Not now, Kelly. Alright, so last time we recruited Archangel and the Professor. Will it actually let me go through the Omega-4 relay?
Until we have a solution in place, we cannot utilize the Omega-4 relay.
Oh. You got a friend who'll sometimes accidentally talk for an hour or more before getting into stream? Yeah, I mean, if I get off on a topic, I am very chatty. So like I was saying when we're getting started, the trick to this game is the fact that it's mostly like setup, so we don't actually end up killing a ton of people. Because the entire thing ends up being a huge balancing act between, like, yeah, I could go on this mission and kill these NPCs, but if I do that mission, then the party members become loyal, and it's harder to kill them in the long run. And then, of course, you always end up in the situation where the next part of the plot requires you to do X amount of missions. So you're constantly trying to do the absolute bare minimum as you go along to make sure you don't get to the point where you're doing more than that's necessary. So I've got like all these charts off screen you guys can't see that are just like, okay, well, I need to do, these are the unlock requirements for this and this and this and this. These are the missions I can do where I can fail them, but still count as completed missions. And then all this other stuff that I have to do, kind of keep track of everything. Like, I can do the mission to help Zaid right now, but I'm not going to. One, because while I can make sure he doesn't stay loyal, if I do that, it doesn't kill the maximum number of people in that mission. And it's more, the next part of the story does not unlock until I do the 4 recruitments anyway. You've had a chart like that to help you on the game before? Yeah, especially for this when you need it. Just because there's so many different moving pieces. I have a package. I don't have a tracking number. This is the appropriate response.
I'll relinquish 1 bullet. Where do you want it?
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kirill.
We're actually back from the grave. Shepard is kind of snippy.
You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
I'm not surrendering my gun. Period.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests.
You are incorrect, sir.
As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out processing for the pickup, Commander.
Jack? I thought we were getting a package. I was hoping it was going to be chocolates. I'm part of a subscription box, you see.
As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example.
What's going on with your
The
neck?
ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this.
You look like
one.
you have like your scales
We
shaved.
house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
Are you trying to impress me or something? Let's
Get
go.
on with this.
Have you had any escape attempts?
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals.
And yet you have them just walking around like that.
We have
Or are
many
those
ways to
employees? I
control
can't
the
tell.
population. I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out-processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing. I'll catch up with you later, Shepard.
Just me, or these guys, they do. They are working for, these guys are Blue Sun. So this is an entire prison operation run by a gang.
Inhumane. Unacceptable. Violation of basic organic dignity.
Also inefficient.
Is there something I can do for you? This isn't my business. Glad you understand, sir.
My business would be killing that guy.
Hey guys, over here. If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
Ooh,
We're here for Jack.
we've got to be more specific.
Yeah, what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Okay.
I should go.
Wish I could go.
No, you just said you didn't want to go.
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice, yeah.
Ooh, can we take him instead? He seems like he'd get along with us really well.
This is the Supermax wing. It's off limits. Out processing is back down the hall on your right. They'll bring your package there after the cryo-thaw is finished.
Right, but you should probably... Oh. I was gonna say you should probably label that. You know, labeling it on the outside of the building is not super helpful.
Out processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
Okay, what do we think these are used for? Other than A. They have little screens on them. With gibberish text. There's a warning. I'm just going to assume these are the coffee makers. You know, you get out of cryo, you want a nice cup of joe.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
Did I ever play the OG Crystal Chronicles? I did not! Because back when it first came out, it was one of those things where it's like you needed the game, you needed friends, and you needed friends who also had Game Boy Advances with cords. None of which I had. I mean, I had the Game Boy Advance. And I had one cord. But that was about it. I didn't even have really friends at that point. I had people I hung out with, but they were all broke. So no, I never got a chance to play it.
Go to hell. I'll send you there myself.
Activate systems.
Ah.
Can't reach the door.
There we go, we got through the doors. Well, if you get the Switch version, it's multiplayer and cross-platform. Ooh! If I do that, I can extend out to the internet.
Shepard is on the loose. Repeat, Shepard.
What were you hoping to accomplish? You're like a scientist.
If we hack that control, every door on the cell block opens.
However, required if we want to get Jack out of stasis.
I'm doing it. Be ready.
You'd be down to game? I will let you know if I pick it up. That sounds fun.
That's Jack?
Hello, Jack. Wait, were you frozen with your makeup on? Or do you just have lipstick tattooed? Which I've heard of people doing that, in real life. And considering your excessive tattooing habits, I could see you doing that.
We have to get down there.
Why? She's fine. Game logic?
Warning.
I'm still gonna question it.
Sounds like heavy fight.
And I guess there's technically nothing keeping them from saying, like, you've got makeup on, it doesn't matter, we're gonna throw you into cryo anyway. These guys don't seem like they care that much about that sort of thing.
We can use this.
All guards, restore order. Lethal force authorized, but don't kill Jack. Text, lockdown, lockdown.
Sectors 7, 9, and 11 have lost life support. No survivors.
That's not Jack, that's another person. Ooh, she tore the doors off that way. Ah!
Impressive biotic ability. Could be problematic on Normandy.
Thank you for your advice, Morden. Gotta look good when you get thawed out. Might have to make first impressions. An excellent point.
All prisoners, return to your cells and on this ship.
Power plant damage has led to overload. Lock down the area before.
Oh. No? No. How about no? No? No, we're knowing. Yeah, you guys handle him. There, I took the credit.
This guard got swarmed by prisoners with improvised weapons. He never had a chance.
And yet the guys with the improvised weapons did not take the shotgun.
Violence here could be retribution.
Gonna pick a hack, gonna pick a hack. That was an easy hack. We got done before I got to finish the song.
Lockdown in blocks 4, 7, and 8.
I like how all the money in this comes from just robbing corpses. Another robot. Wait, who's shooting me from? Oh, you.
Can't target. Can't get along.
No, no missiles.
Can't reach the.
Who's shooting? Oh. That was intentional. You see, I was trying to lure them out into a false sense of security. I like how he took down the mech, no problem, but the guy shooting me in my back was able to just, like, slice through my health.
Lockdown in blocks 4, 7, and 8.
See, the nice thing is that when you have the upgraded version of the charge ability, whenever you charge, it actually recharges your shields too. So as long as you keep charging, you keep boosting your shields back up. Doesn't help you in this situation, because I'm constantly dying. Is there another person somewhere? Oh.
Can't reach the target. Can't get a lock.
Hostiles to the left.
Can't target them.
Can't target them. Can't target them. Now I can target them.
Taking heavy fire. Can't get a lock.
How are you always able to sneak around past me? Alright. We get everyone. You're all dead. Please stay that way for the duration of the ride. I mean, escape. I mean, ride.
All guards to cell block 1.
Ooh. We're gonna hack a terminal. It's gonna be real fun. Gotta find all the things that match, 'cause I'm #1. I just blind guessed that one. I'm really got it right. So are they
You're valuable,
the...
Shepard. I could have sold you and lived like a king.
You could have.
But you're too much trouble. At
Yeah.
least I can recapture Jack.
No.
You're a two-bit slave trader, and I don't have time for it.
I do the hard things civil governments are unwilling to.
Like that.
Good of the galaxy.
You're just a 2-bit slave trader. He says as if we're not actually here to purchase one of said slaves. Oh. Well, that didn't work at all.
Going tech overload. It's me, Shepard.
I'm not shooting you. I'm shooting the thing behind your head. Your head's in the way. That's a you problem.
This burned nicely. Can't reach the target.
Yay! Do I have ammo for the shotgun again? Thank you.
Can't get a lock.
Enemy down. One left.
Wait, it looked like I was getting shot from behind.
Can't target them.
If I can't target him, then I'll have to target him with something else. It's always the most anticlimactic boss battle. Because it just, he falls over and just fades to black, and then you're in somewhere completely different. With a bald lady killing dudes, which, I mean, I approve of. Don't get me wrong.
Cerberus.
You called?
What the hell do you want?
I just saved your ass.
He was already dead. He just didn't know it. Now.
That's
what
my
the hell do
line.
you want?
My name is Shepard, and I'm here to get you off this ship.
I'm not going anywhere with you. You're Cerberus.
I'm offering to be your friend. You don't want to be my enemy.
Seriously, you're not necessary for this mission. You are a bonus.
Enemies don't last long.
You show up in a
Thank you
Cerberus
for illustrating
to
that
take
point,
me away
Morden.
somewhere?
You're very
You
helpful.
think I'm stupid?
This ship is going down in flames. I've got the only way out. I'm offering to take you with me. And you're arguing.
We could just knock her out and take her.
I'd like to see you try.
It might just come to that.
You'll have to kill me. Look, you want me to come with you? Make it
Slow
worth my while.
down, Jack. Buy me dinner first. Oh no, the head pats didn't work. One second. I think I know what happened. I think my thing in chart controlling that ended up not working. We'll fix it. Don't worry. I know. Refund the points back to you really quick while I get this set up. I think this just needs to get restarted, that's all. Make sure. Yep, try it again.
Tell me what you're thinking.
I bet your ship's got lots of Cerberus databases. I want to look at those files, see what Cerberus has got on me. You want me on your team? Let me go through those databases.
There we
You're not
go.
authorized to do that.
Oh, it upsets the cheerleader.
Thank
Even
you for
better.
head pats.
You better be straight up with me. So why the hell are we standing here?
Move out.
No, that's the thing I always remember about Mass Effect 2 is being this weird, very weird balancing act. Like,
Welcome to the Normandy, Jack. I'm Miranda, Shepard's second in command. On this ship, we follow orders.
Tell
to
the
be fair,
Cerberus
I
cheerleader
don't
back
even
off,
follow
Shepard.
orders.
I'm here because of our deal.
Get settled in, and I'll give you access soon.
Right. Might want to hurry on that. You know the damage I can do inside a frigate?
You know how much damage I can do inside your head?
Just to be safe.
Wait, that sounded
No,
wrong.
thanks, precious. I'll find my own place. Somewhere near
I meant
the
with a
bottom.
bullet.
I don't like through traffic.
I don't know if that's better.
Don't keep me waiting, Shepard.
Yeah, the big thing was like when Mass Effect 2, especially when Mass Effect 2 first came out, it's like this weird balancing act where you don't necessarily have everything's limited. There's only so many different upgrades, and if you miss one, you miss it. Sometimes the upgrades can show up in shops, but then you run into the other problem, which is there is a limited amount of money you can get in this game. Or at least originally was. Eventually, in the final DLC, they added a way to make money that was above and beyond what you would get for missions and find on bodies. But since everything is fixed, you know, it's one of those things where you really had to like balance your act, and there, unless you were very careful, I don't think you could afford everything in the game in one playthrough. Yes, I like the damage protection, please. Would also like the shotgun damage, please. Shield piercing for the shotgun. I can say words. Shield piercing shotgun. Spiel spearing spot. I'll get it eventually. Ellie. We've had words, Kelly.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh. From Nala Butler. My husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I didn't know Garrus had a team. I thought he was just Garrus. Only that my husband died in a trap being set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part. But it was clear when he sent me the message about my husband, and he thinks it's his fault. My husband knew what he was doing when he agreed to fight sin. And, oh, wait, no, that's wrong game. It's another game where everyone dies. My husband, whoever would have wanted that, he was proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. It's very nice. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. That was never going to happen. He died fighting with honor. No, he didn't. God, I'd give anything to get him back. Oh, really? It just so happens that I know a devil from the nine hells that might be able to, help with that. Let's make a deal, let's say you and me. Nala. And we'll get your precious Simba back. Wait, your husband wasn't Simba? Oh. What movie am I in? You're his commander now. Please, if you can help him stop blaming himself. Nope. I need the power of his angst. It fuels the mission. Speaking of which, I don't think we've talked to him since he got on the ship. Let's go around and say hi to people. Let's all go to the lobby and acquire a snack, as foretold by the prophecy. How is it that when I play a fantasy game, all I can think of is everything in terms of sci-fi, and when I play a sci-fi game, all I think of is things in terms of fantasy? And why does she have a gun on her bunk?
Hey.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm still finding out about me. Thanks for letting me look at these files.
I told you that you could see them later.
I get impatient. Bust someone out of prison, they'll probably take what they want.
Do not violate the integrity of my ship again. You won't like what happens.
Yeah, okay. But I found some interesting
yeah,
stuff.
okay, whatever.
Your friends at Cerberus are into some nasty things. I'm gonna find something I can use. I just know it.
What's your history with Cerberus?
They raised me in a research facility. I escaped when I was a kid. Been on the run ever since. And they've been chasing me ever since.
I was retconned in.
I'm gonna chase them.
You think about this a lot, don't you?
I go to sleep with this. I wake up with it. Everyone I kill, I pretend it's the ones that did this to me.
So do you use it as a pillow? Or does it go under the pillow? Is it on the side? What is the sleeping arrangements with the gun? I guess that's what I'm asking.
You don't have to live in this pit, you know.
It's dark, quiet, and hard to find. That spells safety to me.
It's not hard to find. It's clearly labeled.
You know, this ship is a powerhouse.
Two.
Go pirate. Live like a king. I could help.
How would you
Be
help?
my first mate.
I'd lead the boarding party and handle the executions.
What? No, my job.
What is it about killing that fascinates you so much?
I figure every time someone dies and it's not me, my chances of survival go up.
That is not how math works. So we know you like killing people, you were tortured by Cerberus, and you're terrible at math.
I should go.
And you sleep with a gun.
Yep.
You call it Gun-chan. You snuggle with it. We could talk to Zaid, but he doesn't ever have anything interesting to say, so... He's one of those NPCs that, since they're DLC, they never have actual conversations. They just say random things. Here, I'll show you.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Hey?
Jack, Subject Zero, whatever you call her. Hell of a girl. Could have used a destructive little bitch like that 10 years ago when we dropped blind into the Krogan DMZ. Took out a lot of Krogan that day, but we lost way too many men.
I like to think Zaid is what happens when you have a Helldiver that just gets really jaded with their life. What? What? What's that? Woo! Do it again! Ooh. See, I'm doing tasks. I'm not sus.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job.
Yeet.
The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
I think that was a movie with Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planetside.
I think the absolute best thing they added in Mass Effect Andromeda is you actually get to find his son. Like, his son doesn't, he was, you know, raised by his mom, and dad was, you know, Zaid ditched his mom and everything like that. And not exactly his kid, but man, is he his kid. The whole thing in Andromeda about that.
Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, it's taking
Hello, Garrus.
Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just
Why do you have 2 microphones?
You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen
Are you doing ASMR? Is that why?
Fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
Yeah, we didn't join up with them sooner because they were doing all those human experiments and torturing people and kidnapping people and killing that one dude. Why didn't we join up with them earlier?
I'm pleased to see that you're getting along with the new crew.
They're as friendly to me as people from a group like Cerberus can be. And they've got you vouching for them. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
They shot us.
It was my own. One of my people betrayed.
I don't know. Seems like a pretty self-explanatory.
Named Sedonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sedonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
But not his public accounts. Those were left intact.
Do you know where Sedonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sedonis. One day I'll find him and correct that.
He'll... I also will die.
Things to take care of.
Alright, see ya. Ugh, that close-up of Shepard's face. Ugh! We made him ugly.